Good morning, Banis. Can you hear me? And how's the
You are
sound
currently the
quality?
only person in this conference.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay. Somehow you're kind of disconnected, right?
you. Yeah,
Okay. Well, it might be because of the server issues.
yeah, and Fausto said he will be late because he's having driving lessons.
I had a lot of messages on my email that today's students will be late. The schedule which I suppose like, maybe everyone will be finalizing your works, your assignments. Because unfortunately, the thing is that what I figure out today that somehow you guys face some issues making the second so no one submitted the
Yeah,
project. So I'm why they showed you exactly how you can make one. Because the only thing combining matrices and at least one neuron structure. And the only thing you could do on your own is to find out a derivative of the wise neuron function. That could be the only thing which would come from your side. I suppose uh, if I remember correctly, but I think I'm not mistaken, that I describe you what was the derivative actually, right? And that there are tables of equations of the basic formulas which that's actually, and you can find out a derivative of that. In addition, in materials which I posted in the computer vision section, we had a full description of the so-called back error propagation. And yeah, here we had in the long story, how to say, right? And here I mentioned a function which would be a sigmoid, which that theoretically you could use. And here you can see you have a derivative of that function. So even taking this into account, Frank is saying, openly saying, I don't have any ideas why it became so complicated. But again, if you have particular questions, if you're unsure about something in the codes, you can always ask me. And the thing is that that's another thing which makes confusions because you can always ask me. So so yeah, so you could just take all of these things, and in the end you would receive the result. Okay, let's see if some of other students connected. I will take a look on the second screen. Oh, okay. Um, so I'm lagging, right? Yeah. So that's the kind of issue because we are located in different countries. So even sometimes you guys mention about this. Even sometimes I received on the email that, well, in the recording I was logging, but But we are not in the one country because I'm issues. Okay, from time to time I can switch to the mobile phone internet, but you know, landline have has to be more stable. And I see that the interaction is not really stable. There is the icon in the Moodle. I don't know why it shows it's unstable, but server in Lithuania, so yeah. Well, literally that's why. So maybe I will try to reconnect using the SIM card internet. But the issue with that, unfortunately, is that once I will receive some call, once my phone registers the incoming call, the internet connection will be switched off. So that's the issue, and that's why I don't really like this method for like that. Once there will be some lagging, inform me, and if it will be really terrifying, will it work for us? Okay, I really hope that will work for us. Okay, guys. So yeah. Okay. So about today's schedule, I didn't inform you till the end. So before the lunch break, we're working on assignments, and after the lunch break, just after taking a look on your presentations, because as I understand through emails, even those groups of students who will be joining us who were never connected, and then this, at least some of them will be trying to connect. Yeah. So to make sure that we will finish in a so-called adequate time, presentations just after the lunch break. Are we good with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So please continue working on assignments. And again, once you have issues, once you are stuck at some point, discuss these things. Let's things to ask questions. Так, Никита, меня слышно сейчас? Вы написали, что не слышно меня. Угу. Так, я лагаю. Окей, хорошо. Я тогда просто переключу интернет на сим-карту. Надеюсь, звонки не будут очень частые, а то просто я буду пропадать, значит. А, Так, Никита, сейчас я надеюсь не лагаю. Okay, guys. So I tried to connect to the SIM card internet, but once I changed that, your server, well, the server of the Moodle, instantly showed that I have a weak connection. Also, I don't have anything downloading or something else. So um, so now I'm back to the landline connection. So I suppose it's just a connection between countries. I suppose that's the issue. Okay, so please continue working on once. Once you have issues, okay, are we good with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so just keep working then, and if anything, I'm here. Don't be shy to ask. All right. So I see the question from Benes. Benes can show the presentation between 11 and 12:30. Yes, you can. For sure, you can. If you have such thing that you have to leave, then yes, it will be possible.
Yeah, I have to leave because I was having a job, so.
Mhm.
Because Faustus told me the lesson will be till 11 a.m. So I thought I could work. So
The story was super simple. I was expecting like we have the last meeting on Friday, and I was telling that on Friday. Then together we checked the schedule, and then I said, "Oh, okay, since it's Thursday, then it's fine." That's how it happened.
yeah, and I just got some work. So
Yeah. Okay. So when would you like to show the presentation and the project?
I know I can show you now because it's really simple.
Yes. Okay. Then I will give you presenter's role.
Okay, share the screen.
Did you upload the project and presentation in Moodle?
Yeah, I think so. I uploaded.
Okay, great. Because when I will put marks, I have to put them for something, right? When I do that for the empty space, it's kind of really strange, right?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen now. I think
Yeah,
so.
we see your animated background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I made like sitting in a job. I thought I was having this cashier machine, so I thought I'd make a simple app about cashier machine, how
Mm-hmm.
it works. So about the program, this code represents a prototype of coffee shop cashier machine. So application is built in Java and using Swing, it allows users to select items and add to cart, generate receipts in the view sales report. So daily sales, you can see that. And it's really simple. So at first look, it pops up like that on the screen. And next thing is the process, how it goes. So you open the app, you can add some stuff, then you press checkout and you get received. Then after the day, you can get a sales report, so what you sold in total. And this program prints receipts separate, and when you press checkout, it prints one receipt. When you press another checkout, it prints another receipt. So and stays on the screen. So and the sales report is day what it sold in a day. And TXT Notepad shows like that. So it's like I said, it's really short and simple. And this resources, and thanks for your attention.
Okay.
It's really simple.
Well, just a short recommendation. Um, I'll, in
I'm sorry, I can hear you because you're lagging a little bit.
oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, today actually, with both internets, the connection between our countries is very awful, actually. At I see that by the icon in the Moodle. That connection is kind of, it shows the red icon all the time, or almost. And I'm not even downloading anything at this point. Okay, so maybe you could show a demonstration how it works.
Yeah, it's really, like I said, simple. So I don't have time making something bigger and better. Like this pops, and you add tea, like sun, and maybe muffin. Press checkout, press received, you press OK, and you get receipt in here. Shows like
On a
this.
desktop.
Yeah.
Then, and is it going to a desktop of the current user or to a certain user desktop?
It's a current user.
Okay, sounds great. And how did you add those products? Are they added to the array?
They added like where like this. Just...
Okay, hash map. Well, literally, you could even have an array. Actually, hash map, well, it works a bit slower than arrays, but when we have just couple of items, then there is no difference. Okay, makes sense.
And then you can add more. And press checkout and you get another one received.
And how do we delete items?
Add,
because I see the button delete item.
Delete item. You select item, press OK, and item is gone.
Oh no, it's not gone.
It should be gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Looks great. Really.
And the last one is sales report. It's total price and total what you sold in a day. Press OK and you get the same sales report.
Great.
And it's done. Oh, we're getting...
Maybe that's because of that first time you click delete, probably.
Yeah. Probably not selected anything.
Might be. Okay, well, things understandable. That's really awesome that you made this project. If I'm not mistaken, something similar was developed during C++ classes, right?
Probably.
Correctly.
Probably. I'm not sure about that.
I remember that there was one similar project.
Yeah, I think so. Faustus made it. Like a menu. I think so.
Yeah, there was something pretty similar to this idea. Okay, great. So you got your mark. Thank you. And whenever you okay, if it's placed, yes, I placed that. Okay, then if you have a time, continue working on assignments, and when you will have to leave, then you will have to leave.
Yeah, the last assignment, but I know it's doing bad for me.
Okay, that's kind of weird because literally on the I showed I described you how you can make one. Because the next step would be just making that and showing you the final result. Okay, anyway, I suppose we still could have a title Monday, so if it be possible, just try to do that.
Yeah. Now,
okay.
how I will get your role, or you will take it?
Okay, I'm making that. Okay, so thank you. And if you're leaving, then good luck. and see you probably in the next courses. And if not, then just continue working. It's up to you.
I have still time, so
Yeah. Okay. So just then.
thank you.
Okay, guys, so by the timetable, we have to take the break. So let's take the 10 minutes break and then let's continue working. Okay, guys, so let's continue working. And again, once you will have something to show me, or you would like to discuss some of your codes, we can do that. Just let me know about this. Well, you know about the project. Um, most of the students they wrote me on the email that they will be connected after the lunch break, right? So that's why I kind of specified that after the lunch break we'll be having project presentations with demonstration afterwards after each presentation. For example, Ben has had to go for the work, so he showed presentation some time ago. But mostly it will be after the lunch break. So Fastinas, if you need to go somewhere, if you have some issues related to your work, okay, I can give you a chance to show it right now. If there is nothing urgent, then you can still be working on your assignments, right? Because you know all of them have to be done anyways. And then after the lunch break, we'll have presentations. Окей, так, Алена, значит, хотите без презентации. Вам куда-то надо будет идти, да? То есть нету как бы время до часа ждать, да? Окей, ну хорошо. Ну, на самом деле вы могли уже тогда давно написать, что у вас такая проблема, что вам на работу надо. Вот. Окей, да, хорошо, тогда вы можете сейчас это сделать. А если вы готовы, то я могу вам дать Presenters Role, и вы можете тогда показать все сейчас. Так, Никита, у вас похожая ситуация, правильно я понимаю вас? Ну окей, ну а почему вы тогда молчите? Вы могли давно уже об этом сказать. Ну хорошо, давайте тогда начнем с Алены, и потом уже тогда, Никита, вы будете показывать, что у вас есть. Так, хорошо, Алена, вы переключились, я это вижу. Тогда я вам даю сейчас презентер ролл, то есть сейчас вы можете уже все показывать на экране. Так, я вижу, микрофон у вас включен, но мы вас не слышим, и мы пока что ничего не видим на экране.
Не слышно меня?
Да, слышно вас.
Хорошо. Так, сейчас я отдаю доступ.
Угу, хорошо.
Сейчас, а то что-то оно у меня... Так. Ага. Так, должно быть видно мой код уже. Программу. Сейчас грузится.
Да, код виден. Да, можете показывать все, что у вас есть.
Проект у меня такой же, как и был на C++, только на Java, про учет книг. Я делала, используя Java Swing. То есть у меня там есть и кнопки, и поля для ввода. И также мне нужно было сделать, чтобы список сохранялся, поэтому в помощь интернета я тоже добавила стек, куда у меня сохраняются данные про книгу, потому что там при поиске выдает только одну книгу. А если, например, нужно вернуться к списку, нам нужно было сохранить его. Поэтому мне потребовалось еще создать стек.
Хорошо, я спрошу такое, а почему именно стек? Потому что у стека ведь какая функциональность, как правило? Последний элемент, который мы положили, мы его и берем. Почему именно стек? Почему, скажем, это не ряд был бы или просто не массив?
Что первое дало. Поэтому я разобралась со стеком и сделала стек.
Ну хорошо. Ладно, показывайте дальше, что у вас есть.
То все дальше идет код обычный, там, где все рассказывается, обозначение кнопок, какая и что будет делать. У нас будет таблица. То есть я могу запустить, сейчас покажу. Оно будет похоже на контактную книгу, которую мы делали недавно. Вот. То есть, видно или нет? Наверное, не видно.
Нет, на самом деле нет, потому что вы расшарили только IntelliJ.
Да, сейчас я уже это поняла. Сейчас поменяю.
Угу.
Так, должно быть. Вот.
Да, видно все. Угу.
Вот сам проект.
Да,
Уже,
хорошо.
то есть там, например, вводим название, автор и добавляем книгу, и она добавляется. То есть сколько мы хотим, сколько и добавляем. Есть возможность выбрать книгу, и автоматически нам и название, и автор вводится, то есть мы можем что-то изменить, и у нас и в это время у нас дается доступ к двум кнопкам: редактировать книгу или удалить. То есть если редактировать, например, там мы добавили, отредактировали, оно поменялось в списке, а если нам надо удалить, так само нажимаем, и возможность удалить у нас появляется, и delete book. Можем, если у нас очень много, там, большой список уже, мы можем найти по автору книгу, которая нам надо. Например, там выбрала последнюю, которую добавляла. И оно мне выдает и ту самую книгу, и где есть совпадение с... в названии есть совпадение.
И вы по названию по автору сделали, да, повесть?
Да. И то есть оно выдаст, похожее, да, и в то же время ту самую, которую надо. И мы можем выбрать и тоже удалить, изменить. И если нам надо вернуться к списку, кнопка Back, вот это, что я делала стек, и мы возвращаемся к списку.
А если книга не найдена, что мы увидим?
Ничего, пустое поле.
Ага, хорошо. Некоторые, например, текст пишут, что ничего не найдено. Но если пустое поле, это тоже все хорошо будет. Так, но я так понимаю, потому что я вижу, это, наверное, все будет уже, да?
Да.
Ну что же, проект хороший, конечно, в нем есть смысл. Картотека может создаваться. Единственное, конечно, все здесь идет через массивы, но это тоже, по-моему, хороший результат сейчас. Потому что когда вы будете уже изучать базы данных, вы поймете, как вы можете это потом еще все сохранять в базе данных. То есть
Мгм.
сделать это более, так скажем, доступно для обширного количества людей. Потому что один информационный ресурс может быть, ну или поток, назовем так, может быть использован сразу, параллельно для многих клиентских приложений. Ну, вот, например, то, что мы сейчас видим на экране. То есть тут можно это все будет улучшать со временем.
Я
Ну
понял.
и в результате это может перерасти во что-то довольно интересное. В результате равносильно бакалаврскому, результата бакалаврской работы тоже. Почему нет?
Мгм.
Ладненько, спасибо вам. Тут все понятно. Сейчас еще и оценочку вам тогда выставлю за проект.
Спасибо.
Так, единственное, я смотрю, что мне не к чему ее выставлять. Вам надо будет загрузить тогда проект в Moodle.
А я загрузила. Что, нет?
Так,
Есть. Может,
сейчас.
обновить? Да, загрузил.
Ну да, обновил, вижу, потому что на пустое место как-то не очень корректно ставить оценку.
Мгм.
Ну все, значит, оценка поставлена, я думаю, у нас с вами все хорошо, и тогда спасибо вам. Ну и, наверное, тогда встречаемся на каких-то других курсах, которые будут.
Мгм. Спасибо вам большое.
До понедельника время есть все домашние, все вот эти задания сделать.
Ага, хорошо, я
Понедельник.
поняла. Спасибо.
Мгм. И, конечно, напоминаю, что всегда есть возможность написать вопрос. То есть как-то вот в последнее время чат, по большей части такой пустенький. Вот. Вроде как и в общем группа говорит, что последнее задание, оно такое нетривиальное, но опять же вопросов как-то нету.
Ну,
Вот.
у меня просто с последним я не могу никак разобраться, поэтому я даже не знаю, какой вопрос задать.
На самом деле я показывал реально решение. Там следующий шаг у меня был просто уже показать, как оно все работает, как скомпоновать.
Мгм. Я понял.
А,
Ну, посмотрю тогда
на
запись.
на самом деле я могу сейчас пояснить в течение пары минут. Смотрите, у нас было переведение картинки в матрицу. Это мы помним, да?
Да.
Вот. Значит, окей, мы также помним, что у нас вот, если мы даже возьмем один нейрон, то у него может быть несколько входящих значений. Но это мы тоже понимаем, да? Вот. А почему бы нам не представить, что количество входящих значений нейрона – это количество элементов массива того, в который мы перевели картинку? Почему нет? Это одно из реальных самых простых решений.
Ага.
Вот. И потом, что вы можете сделать? Вам необходимо функцию нейрона подобрать. Ну, как правило, это обычный сигмоид, который я уже показывал, кстати, сегодня в презентации, и также производную этой функции показывал. Я думаю, вы видели это, да?
Да, да.
Вот. Как раз-таки сама функция используется при расчете результата нейрона, а производная используется при корректировке весов. Там,
М,
где у нас сигма рассчитывается.
мгм.
Вот. Это
Поняла.
уже полное решение. Оно будет годиться, идеально оно будет работать до 3 символов. Ну, это я просто по практике это знаю все, потому что этим всем занимаюсь на самом деле. Но даже больше можно пробовать задавать. Но там будет иногда некорректно распознавать, но все равно, если вы даже 3 символа дадите, он будет 3 символа распознавать без проблем.
Ага, я поняла. Ну, буду сейчас
То есть
разбираться, так сказать.
э, по факту мне оставалось только это все в виде кода сделать, но опять там скриншоты пойдут и просто копи-пейст, который у нас уже был. Вот. Поэтому, я говорю, решение довольно простое.
Мгм. Хорошо тогда. Спасибо.
Ладненько, тогда пробуйте, до понедельника время есть. Вот, ну и тогда я передаю тогда эстафету уже Никите. Так, Никита, я вам выдал эти права использовать презентацию. Можете зашарить экран. Ну и вы писали, что у вас есть Word-документ. Ну, может быть, посмотрим, что там у вас написано, какое описание проекта есть. Ну,
Да,
какой проект.
конечно, сейчас я... Сейчас. Получается, программа, ну, тоже такая же из прошлого семестра, получается, ну, как не из прошлого, а из нынешнего семестра по C++, конвертер решил перевести в Java и немножко добавить описание. Получается, сейчас я его запущу. Принцип, как и тогда был. В принципе, я могу сейчас немножко, ну, как бы добавить предложений. Данный код представляет собой программу для конвертации валют. Он позволяет пользователю выбрать тип конвертации и вводить сумму для конвертации из одной валюты в другую. С выводом сообщений из списка вариантов конвертации. Пользователю предлагается ввести номер выбранного варианта. В зависимости от выбранного варианта программа запрашивает сумму конвертации и вызывает для пересчета валюты. И результат конвертации выводится на экран. Программа продолжает работу в цикле, позволяя пользователю конвертировать валюту. После конвертации 4 секунды, чтобы пользователь мог ознакомиться с результатом перед следующей конвертацией. Если пользователь вводит некорректный номер варианта, программа выводит сообщение о недоступном выборе. Код содержит реализацию доллары, гривны, доллары, фунты, гривны, фунты и так далее. Коэффициенты конвертации для каждой пары валют жестко заданы в методе. Также в коде присутствует вспомогательный метод waiting, который вызывается паузы. Пользователю удобно выбрать тип конвертации и получить результаты конвертации в реальном времени. Демонстрирую. Вводим, допустим, число 12, фунт в евро, получается, данная валюта в евро. И все, и дальше мы выбираем тот же самый, допустим, другой там доллары в гривны, допустим, там 120 тысяч, получаем 45 559 гривен, 28 копеечек. И все, в принципе.
Ага, так, понятно. А что у нас с округлением? Как у вас оно сделано?
Ну, дабл, получается, использовал для округления.
Так, покажите мне конкретно в коде, как это вы сделали, округление. Ну, хорошо, ну да, дабл видно, но тогда, когда вы конвертируете, скорее всего, ну, поскольку вот если мы посмотрим любые ставки, вот эти при покупке, продаже валют, мы увидим, что там после запятой есть довольно много цифр, да? Вот. И, конечно, у вас там получится, что у вас 3 цифры после запятой, 4 и так далее. А вот как вы это округляете?
Нет, я не округляю, я его просто так оставил.
Ага, то есть
Я
если
понял,
там будет
я
3
понял ваш
значения,
вопрос.
то
Я
увидится
его
3.
просто так оставляю и все.
Угу. Так, понятно. Ну, наверняка вы, скорее всего, интересовались, как это все происходит, в реальности. Ну, потому что округление, оно всегда, как правило, идет в данных заведениях вниз. Ну да, я вижу, что здесь у вас, его нету. Вот.
Ну, нету, у меня нету.
Хорошо, скажите мне, какое решение будет при округлении вниз? Что мы можем сделать для этих целей?
Ой, ну,
Ну, вот у нас
да.
есть результат. Pound умножен на 1.11. Хорошо. Как нам получить этот результат, округленный до двух значений после запятой, ну, при округлении вниз? Какая это будет формула?
Сейчас, секунду.
Ну, вы можете просто сказать, как вам кажется, она будет.
Ну, получается, ну как, ну,
Ну,
блин. Честно, я затрудняюсь.
ага, хорошо, я вас
Не могу
понимаю.
ответить.
Ладно, ну, мне кажется, что здесь можно даже использовать самый простой способ, когда вы умножаете результат на сотню, потом вы из этого всего делаете целочисленное число через конвертацию в интеджер, и потом делите на сотню. Это такой самый простой способ, как это реализовать. Вот. Ладно, хорошо, я понял, что у вас есть. Проект мне понятен. Что ж, спасибо вам. Ну и, как и сказал Алене, значит, до понедельника есть время все задания сделать. Вот. Ну и опять же, если есть сейчас время, можете продолжить делать эти задачи. Ну и в результате, конечно, не стесняйтесь задавать вопросы.
Да, хорошо, конечно.
Мгм. Ладно, хорошо, тогда продолжайте работать. Ну, а если будете отключаться, то тогда уже встретимся на следующих каких-нибудь курсах. All right, so I see your question. So if you can show the project now. Okay, so yeah, if you want to show it now, okay, it's fine. You can do that. No, okay, Carlos. So I'm giving you the presenter's role. But how is it going with that new role? With that OCR2 project? Did you finish it?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I have to relog to change it.
Yeah, okay, so you again, presenter.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Okay, so using the project we did earlier, which is the calculator, I wanted to make it. We can say I tried to make it more advanced, maybe smart. So I put more functions into it, but it took a long time. So I wanted to make it a bit slimmer, but it's fine. So it has some trigonometry, but more or less it's just simple math functions. So the D is just to delete one symbol, and C is clear everything. So also I added memory, so you can just add more, for example, 3.6 plus plus. I tested it and pretty much everything works. And I can I call it history window, so I can press any of the past formulas, and it shows me the formula itself.
Can you continue those equations?
Yeah, sure. If you'd like, yeah, I can also continue the project I clicked on, the formula, not project. Let's add new plus 2. What else? I can just make it a long one to the power of 6. What else? I never tried to multiply the trigonometry ones. Let's see what we'll get. Maybe an error. Okay, it works. Good. What else? And it's wrong. Root. Let's see, 5. To make it show that it works. I can put
Okay. Could you please write the equation? 2 plus 2 multiplied by 5.
Multiplied by 5. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
What will be the result?
12.
12. All right.
Can
So
you see the smaller numbers, or is it not clear?
no, things are fine. I'm just thinking like you're using the basic calculation tool, right? Which is pre-created in Java, right? Like a text to
No,
equation, isn't it?
I just
No?
implemented rules. No, well, I implemented the math library, and I used it in every symbol to make its logic.
Okay, please show me how it happens in your code.
Yeah, sure.
Where you do that?
I can just search it up. For example, for root, well, square root, I just added math library rule. What else? Also the same for cosine, tangent, pi.
Okay, and how do
That's
you
pretty much
split those operations? Like first we have application and only then summation.
What do you mean?
2 plus 2 multiplied with 5, right?
Yeah.
If we do that from left side to right side going, it will be 20, right? If you apply the rule that multiplication is the first, then we have 12.
I'm not sure, but from my understanding,
Did you get the point?
Yeah, I did. I understood your idea from the start when you wanted this formula that from left to right and
Yeah, so how do you split?
first and
How do you
second.
firstly do multiplication, then summation?
I don't really remember. It's just I said. How do I see it?
Okay, did you do that on your own?
No, that was not understandable from my brain. So I had some help because I didn't know how to.
Okay,
from
okay, that makes sense
first,
because
second,
if you cannot show that from the very beginning, it means you don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Listen, I understood the things. Okay, so who helped you?
Help me, ChatGPT. It was
Oh
very
my God.
beneficial. Yeah, because I wanted the project. Well, I just wanted the calculator project to be more advanced.
Yes, and
I
you
actually
asked right?
yeah, I used the real calculator actually to add more functions.
Okay, so the question for you, in the percentages, how many percentages of the code is written by you, and how many percentages of the code is written by ChatGPT?
Well, the calculator one, the project we already did, was most of it mine. Maybe I had some error problems, so I needed some help because I didn't understand. And I actually didn't dig what exactly was changed and how it worked. So
Stop. Does it mean
compared
that
to
you
this one, I just used that code and implemented here and just upgraded it, if that answers your question.
So by the code line amount, how many percentages is yours and how many percentages comes from GPT?
I can look.
Approximately. Just tell me approximately.
This one is mine. As I said, multiplication was not mine, this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the start was mine. So
Mhm.
I'd say 50-60%, more or less.
Okay, well, I will tell you how I know that.
Maybe a little less.
Stylistics
sure.
are different. Stylistics of code writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It changed.
just did it from my experience.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
I
why
know.
I'm asking you. Okay, so all right. So you're telling the half, right?
Yeah, more or less. I can't
But do you
really say.
understand that legally it's kind of a violation of rules? Don't you think about something like that?
What do you mean legalization? Legally?
You know, I suppose that you have to write assignments and you have to write projects on your own, right? Isn't it?
Well,
Well, let's
yes,
assume
I
you're
agree.
studying, not ChatGPT, right?
Well, for example, what is ChatGPT? It just assumes the probability of the next word.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So,
um, um,
and the information is from the internet. So, from my logic, programmers are allowed to use the internet for some codes, or ideas on how to implement something, because it's been done for so many years. No,
okay. So
that's just my logic.
you know, it's just one side logic, honestly saying, because if just imagine, just let's have a small philosophy about
Yeah, I
this.
like philosophy.
Let's imagine you're working somewhere, and you're taking the code from the Chat GPT, and suddenly system fails, and that's the problem in the code you took from a Chat GPT. So so who's responsible for that? Good question, right?
Responsible for what? The
For losses.
ChatGPT
Well,
not
for
working?
losses. No,
For
no, no,
what?
no. You took the code, it works, it runs. But
Okay.
let's suppose in that code there is something that destroys data.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Safety
So
measures can be
what will happen?
a lot of
Just
things
imagine
can
such
happen.
case.
If
It'll be your responsibility then.
yeah, if it breaks, there. Well, companies do have safety measures. They have.
No, don't
Um,
rely on this. Don't
I
rely on
know,
this.
but still.
Don't rely on this. Um, uh, um,
I had an idea.
frankly saying, I don't really like these cases, but okay. So this time will be the last time I will accept this, but if we will have some courses in the future,
I'll try not to.
I will assume it's a violation, and you will just get a 0 afterwards.
Understandable.
I'm just warning, because okay, I will accept this for this course. Okay, let it be so, but don't expect that this will happen next times, if we will have some courses. Especially think about the idea if you take the codes in your bachelor thesis, for which you write in most of the cases. I don't know how it happens in Lithuania, but in other countries, students write the paper that they are authors of 100% things which are given as their contribution. Highlight this word, and then they just don't finish things, because on the check, and we, by the way, we check even in the ChatGPT if ChatGPT gave exact texts and exact codes, because we can ask a ChatGPT if ChatGPT was author of something or compiled information in specific manner.
Yeah, I heard about it.
But I
don't rely on
it. Believe me or not, I already erased 2 processes, and students were just pulled out. Not a new institution, not in Newton's Collegia, but indifferent. So this happens, and there is a legal reason for that. So
yeah, I understand.
It's for you, just for information. So this course is the last time I'm accepting this, including assignments, but it's not good. It's not primary fair. That's one thing, and another. Then you would need at least check and understand fully how that code works. Because again, example with the company. It will be your fault then.
I wanted to say to understand the code that was pre-generated. To next time just build it yourself.
Yes. So just try to get my point correctly. It's not like I'm angry on you or something else. Not at all. But as developer, especially as developer, you have to be 100% sure about things you say is your contribution, or you pretend to show that it's your contribution. Okay. So let's make a long story short. Things understandable. Things are working. Okay, thank you. And I will put your mark just in a few seconds.
I'll try to learn more about Java in my free time. It's quite fun. Is it, from your point of view, is C++ and Java similar?
No, they're not similar because their usage is totally different, mostly these times. So C++ mostly comes for hardware stuff these days. Java mostly goes for multi-platform stuff, but in the same time, Java can be not really working with different SDKs. So that's why Java is used by mostly big companies or startups, mostly. Some small companies mostly use native programming languages because it's more stable. But again, there is a full theory behind such selections. But I would rather say that that all these things are just tools, and if you it's like working with tools fixing something. If you have a huge experience in one thing, okay, just continue evolving, and that will be fine. For example, I daily use at least 10 programming languages. It's not because I selected them. It's just because they are the most suitable tools for projects they use them. That's it.
Mhm.
It's just a tool, nothing else. And there should not be any reverse. Because, for example, in my case, the programming language I use mostly, actually, it is Pascal.
Oh,
Even besides the fact that that a lot of people say that Pascal is dead. No, not at all. Not at all. Those people just didn't get the idea of Pascal. And compilers of the Pascal, they are so advanced that you can make in Pascal application for mobile phone much faster than in Java or in Swift, which is a kind of native language for making apps for iPhones. It's really so. I tried all this.
okay,
But
thanks.
again, it's only tool, nothing else. And the attitude against all these things should be just as against the tool, because believe it or not, I have seen a lot of especially students, by the way, who primarily try to find out internship, and even after that, just looking for some projects that they can be involved, and from a lot of them, I have heard that, well, is it possible to use their favorite programming language in one project, another project, and so on and so on? But the answer for all these things is no. The most suitable tool should be used, and that's it. And the story is not about our preferences. Okay, we can have preferences, it's fine, but the workload additional which will be needed to implement something which we like by using something which we like mostly will cost a lot, and that will make problems. Well, I have experience in all this, and it literally works exactly in that way. Exactly. Yeah. So it goes somehow like that.
Seems
Okay.
logical.
All right. So Carlos, from your side, it's only OCR2 is missing, right?
Yeah, I'll have to do it. Since what is the deadline?
The Monday. So on the Monday, I will check what we have there.
Okay.
Again, I already described how is it possible to make this, right?
Yeah.
Just take the matrix, at least the matrix, which we received from image, assume those values of the matrix are input values, and make the neuron with a lot of inputs.
Okay.
Equivalent to the amount of elements of the matrix. This is at least what you can start with.
I'll try.
And as I already said today to Alena and Nikita, but okay, it was in Russian, so it might be that you didn't get the point. Such construction can nicely recognize three symbols normally, at least three symbols. So it will definitely work in our case.
Okay.
Because we are not making anything complicated. Okay, so somehow like that. Okay, so thank you so far, and keep in mind things I said you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and don't worry, you have your marks.
yeah, I'll try and not to just generate the code and post it as mine.
Yeah, try, because next time there will be penalties for this.
I understand. Okay.
Okay. All right. So the question for Faustina. So how's the progress? Oh, you finished OCR too, is it? Or what exactly you finished? Project. You mean the final project? Oh, okay. So prepare the presentation in this case. And we have a couple of minutes till the lunch break. Okay, you misunderstood. Okay, well, these students they showed their projects without the presentation, but okay, one of them showed with the presentation today, right? So just to make even the presentation for the project. Oh, you made that too. Okay. Yeah. Right. So since we have a time, if you want to show it right now, you can. If you wouldn't like, we can wait for the time after the lunch break. This choice is up to you, so it will happen as you wish. Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, so I'm giving you presenter's role, and you can start then. So you're presenter now.
You hear me?
Yes. Okay, and you're still the presenter, so things should be fine.
Yes. So I made short presentation. Forgot how to check.
It's F5.
F5. No, F5 is restart slideshow.
Okay, you do that in the browser, right?
I just don't have full version.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so you can start, please.
So I made ordering app in Java. So introduction. The presentation concerns ordering data, software displays menu, the user selects things, calculates total cost. After that, receipt is created and saved as text file with receipt number. The user, when show the menu, will with each item name price printed in a formatted manner up until we... Why I put 0? Okay, that's bad. The program determines overall cost of user selection. The program creates receipt number by selecting random group of numbers. A variable stores order code. The user selected items were pricing, the total cost, payment method, order method, and the receipt number are included on the receipt. That the applications print in the app order txt are followed by a word order receipt in a file where receipt is also saved. So with data types, half data types I didn't use, but I still put them. Data types in Java offer a size of follows can be stored in the variable that is made as per conventional circumstances to cover up all test cases. Java has two categories which data types are segregated as primitive data such as boolean, char, int, short, byte, long, float, and double, and non-primitive data type or object such as string array. So this is a screenshot from my code. Mostly I use int and some string. So this is operators. In Java, operators are special symbols, keywords, specified on. Okay. So that's from my code screenshot. Java have lots of operators. If I remember good, 11 or 9. Methods. It's void. That's two from my code. And conclusion. Overall, Java is first widely adopted programming language. So Java can be used to make desktop application, web application, mobile apps. And that's how works my ordering app step by step. So you choosing product, you enter their indexes, you in your cart way showing, you get total cost. After that you can finish order, select order method, pick up or delivery, then select payment method, and you get order receipt, which contains receipt number with random and receipt saved as order receipt txt. So this is resources what I use for presentation. And thank you for your attention. I think it's
Okay,
good.
thank you. I really liked the slide with screenshots. It's done exactly as it should be in such types of presentations. Exactly as it should be. All right, and now I would like to ask you to show a demonstration of the application.
So this is code.
Okay, you can just run that because it was pretty clear what you did.
Okay. So we have ordering app. Here's product catalogs with slides. So you just press add to cart. Here is indexes. So you just press index, then use comma. No need space, so you can choose whatever you want. You can take one multiple. I use the product catalog about car parts. So you just press OK. Let's say that 5 items added to cart. Your cart you have name, price, value. You can cancel order. It will ask, are you sure you want to cancel the order? If you press yes, current cart will just be clear without items. If you pick finish methods, you can take delivery or pick up. If you pick up, nothing will happen. If you press delivery, it will ask for delivery location. After this, you select payment method, credit card, PayPal, cash. If you press cash, nothing will happen because you will pay when you get product. A credit card with PayPal have same thing, so just the credit card and press OK. It will ask for cardholder name, number, expiration date, and code. And you have receipt with number, method, delivery location, payment method, your card, what you write, cardholder name, card number, expiration, .cuc code. I'm not sure that I need this, but I place this. And order details, items, price, and the total cost. After you press OK, receipt is successful to desktop as order receipt. So order receipt here. Same thing as program set, just an TXT document. And that's all.
Okay, thank you. And on which user's desktop is this information saved? Is it statically you selected your desktop particularly, like C users, then your name probably, and then desktop, or to the current user's desktop?
I think to the current desktop. Now user home desktop.
Okay, so it's the current one, yes. Okay, looks great. Thank you. Looks really great. Okay, so just in a few seconds, I will put your mark for this.
Okay, thank you.
I will ask you to submit presentation and project, because right now it's not submitted, so it's an empty space there.
Okay.
In the Moodle. So once you do that, just let me know and I will put your mark.
Okay, I will do it now.
Great. Okay, thank you. All right. So maybe let's go then for the lunch break, because nobody's here besides you guys, and you already showed your presentations. And then after the lunch break, then if you wish, you can be still connected. If you don't, well, it's up to you. But again, assignments should be made. All of them should be made, right? So still you will have a chance to ask some questions in the online form. So it means guaranteedly receiving answer at that moment you ask the question.
Should I put in final project presentation, or I don't need it?
No, put them all.
Okay.
It's mostly not for myself. It's mostly for those who will check. Why did they put you the mark? Well, all these files are kind of a reason for the mark. So that's why I'm asking to upload everything you prepared. So there would be no questions for other teachers, or maybe for Dean, because maybe Vaida will take a look what's going on there and why these guys have such mark, for example. So that's the reason why I'm asking this.
Okay.
You are currently the only person in this conference. You are currently the only person in this conference.